everyone, this is Music Mukbang. I am Zoe, and today we are at Taste of Randolph in Chicago and filming at the beautiful Hide It and Seek restaurant, which is on Randolph Street. They have happy hour every day from 4 to 6 p.m. and some lovely patio and bar spaces, which we'll have to check out after this. But most importantly, today we are chatting to Out in Front. Hello, guys.
What's up?
Welcome back to Chicago.
Thank you.
You guys have been exploring. You were doing some exploring yesterday. How was that? You went to the Sears Tower, which is what the true Chicagoans call it, but it is now called the Willis Tower. But how was that? You went to the Skydeck?
Yeah, we went to the Skydeck. They invited us, so it was really awesome that we got to go. And yeah, it was so awesome to see the view, like from that high up. It was pretty crazy.
Who's afraid of heights?
I think I'm the number one afraid of heights person.
Okay.
But Isaiah also doesn't like cliffs though. But he thinks heights are fine, but the cliffs is where the problem is.
Interesting. Okay, so did that mess with you, or were you fine with it?
No, I was fine.
Okay, because I remember being when we went when I was little, I was tripped out by it, but I wasn't that afraid. But I was so surprised because my parents were really freaked out, and they were like, "You're trusting." It was a very adult thought of you're trusting that someone did their job right in constructing it and all this stuff, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I guess that's."
I brought my mom and my dad, and my mom was texting me a week prior, I don't know if I can do this. I said, "Mom, you got it," and she went, and it was fine.
Well, I remember it was a big thing when it was a while after it opened, but they were like, "Oh, there was a crack in the Skydeck," and they had to repair it. It's "Oh yeah, okay, but nothing.
No thanks.
So glad we talked about that after you guys visited, because Anyways, so wait, have you done anything else besides Skydeck?
We went to Lou's last night.
Okay, nice.
That was pretty good.
We
love our deep dish pizza.
Ooh,
we do.
Yes.
We do love a good deep dish.
Have you had what's the other one? Giordano's?
Oh yeah. I would say that's the number one for me so far.
I agree.
Shade on Lou's?
No shade on Lou's. It was amazing. But something about the crust.
I agree.
At Giordano's
100%.
A little different.
How about you guys, Lou's or Giordano's?
I couldn't taste the difference.
Oh. And you know what? That's okay. Yeah.
Giordano's for me.
Okay.
We have a video of me doing a cheese pull where I'm standing on top of a chair.
Yeah.
Far away.
I feel it's also kind of where you're from, you know? Because I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, and closest to me there was Giordano's. So obviously I'm gonna prefer, Anyways. So if I told you I knew a band who opened for Wet Leg, AJR, Bryce Vine, and who also had one of their songs played during an NFL broadcast, and their song Float was being played on major radio stations, would you guys say that band is having a dream year? I would say so. And in case you couldn't figure it out, that's Out in Front. You guys have had some pretty amazing accomplishments so far. What would you say has been, we're 6 months this year, what do you think has been your favorite thing that you've done yet this year?
In 2026?
2026, we get at 2025, it's all good.
If we're talking about this year, I feel in 2026, the Bryce Vine tour was something that we just thought was so cool. He just released a pop punk album, kind of out of the blue in the best way, and he took us out this young punk band, and we're playing in front of his kind of rapper crowd, but it was everyone just really welcomed us on that tour, and his team was awesome. And I would say the Bryce tour for me in 2026.
All right. Pretty awesome. How about you guys?
I had a lot of fun on this past tour that we just finished about a week ago. We were on the West Coast and just meeting a bunch of new people and seeing the community we have on the West Coast is really amazing. That was fun.
Absolutely. How about you?
I just like to play the drums, so
and
he likes beer.
No, that's too bad. No, Bryce Vine was fun. That was really good. They were really nice to us. That was cool. It was we kind of moved from the DIY scene pretty quickly, and felt like that one was the first time. It sounds funny, but to be treated with respect from all the venues and stuff. And then the last run we just did, people were flying all over the world to see us. It was kind of crazy. Somebody who flew from Germany to see us. And, it was pretty cool. So,
that's insane. That's so awesome. And as we know, tours can be super, super fun. They can also be super, super grueling. What were the highs and lows of the green rooms and the tour experience overall?
Of our last tour?
Yeah.
some of the driving, I mean, the routing was not ideal. Like, we played, like, I think we went from San Diego all the way to Phoenix the next day, and then from Phoenix
the day before was Fresno, too.
So it was just...
Frez-yes?
So,
Frez-yes, we say. Frez-yes, not Fresno.
Frez-yes. The driving and, like, you know, the late nights, like, super early mornings, just to, like, make it to sound check. Was pretty, but like we're used to it now, honestly. But like the highs for me is just like meeting all the awesome fans that come out and like make the drive, and just like talking to people about like how our music like means to them. It's really awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys have a favorite venue that you played on this most recent leg of the tour?
I'm trying to think.
We had a good time in Seattle, but like, I think venue-wise, like, what was the nicest one? The nicest one was probably the observatory.
Constellation room.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
That's what I was thinking.
Cool.
On that recent run, but they're all really cool.
Really awesome. Cool. Was there any learning curves or things like that you guys kind of had to like figure out when you were using in-ears and the audios and stuff that you're using in your rigs now?
Oh gosh, yeah. If you could have seen us like 2 years ago, we run with like an X32 rack.
Okay.
And we have like in-ear monitors now, and learning that, like when we first set it up, it was just us three at like Pirate Studios in LA, and we got out all the gear and we just like sat it on the floor. We looked at it for like an hour, and then we just packed it up. And we didn't even like, we're like, I have no clue like what we're doing, but like with like help from like people around us and our team, and now we're able to build it ourselves. Right. So like we know how to run it, but like if something broke inside, that'd be an SOS for me. Okay. Because like I know how to set it up, I just don't know like the ins and outs of like everything. Right. But we've definitely come a long way from when we first got all that gear. For sure. Because that was a scary time for a second. But we were told to get it, like this is the way. Yeah, it's definitely totally helped with our live performance. Yes. But
and I feel like that stage presence is like so important, so it's like anything you can do to like, you know, emphasize that. And like your like recordings, and we'll talk about this like later and stuff, but so phenomenal. So obviously you want to create something just as cool in a live space as well too. So now you guys are in LA now, but Maddie, you were originally from Iowa and you went to Belmont University in Nashville, which obviously they have a well-known music program there. What made you want to go to school for music?
I've just always loved music all my life, but I've also loved tennis too. So like when I graduated high school, I was supposed to go to Wartburg College. Like I had like I was gonna do like music therapy there, stay in Iowa. I was gonna play on the tennis team, got like a scholarship. But then I was like, I don't know, like I always just felt like deep inside of me, I don't know where it came from, that I was like, I kind of need to leave Iowa and actually pursue something in music. I didn't know what it was going to be, whether it's like songwriting or like being in a band, honestly, but like I just kind of like did some research on my friend Carly Schilling, one of my best friends in high school. She was like, I just went on a tour of Belmont and I just feel like you would fit in perfectly here, and they have a songwriting program. So I applied and I didn't tell anybody. And I got in on the first try, because everyone I was like talking to people on Instagram, like, is it easy to get in? And they're like, no, I didn't get in for like 15 tries. And I'm like, I'm fucked. So I just applied and I was like, all right, we'll see. But I got in, and then I told my parents, I was like, I'm going to Nashville. Like casual. And they're like, okay, like they were so supportive of me, thankfully.
That's
so
huge.
Went to Belmont and never really looked back. But now I tour in Iowa all the time, and I still love playing there.
Yes, of course. There. Yeah, you can definitely like appreciate the space that you came from, but then also knowing that like you got to branch out and stuff for sure. Yeah. So I spent a month in Nashville recently, and I saw my friends perform at the East Room and all those different places in Nashville. Do you have any favorite places to play or places that you would go to a lot when you were there?
I feel like when I was in like the singer-songwriter scene, so I was like the band world. We've only played one show there, and it was at the Vinyl Lounge. Okay. But like I was always doing like the right around thing. Yes. Like I would play. There was like one bar. right outside of Belmont. I can't remember.
Red Door? No.
Yeah, I've been to the Red Door before. It was like, oh gosh, it was on Music Row or somewhere.
We'll look at a map later.
We'll come back. I'll look at a map. But being in like the band scene, like especially like the East Room and stuff like that, like that's where I hope we can play next when we go back.
For sure.
And tour there.
Yes, I would always get like so tripped up on like the East Room, the everything East in the name.
I know.
But I was like, okay, like got it. As you mentioned earlier, tennis is a part of the origin story of the band. Even inspired the band's name. Can you describe what out in front means in tennis and how that applies?
Me?
How does Zan take this one?
It's the name is the name is you hit the ball out in front.
Okay.
And then I was taught one of my students. I was like, "What do you think of out in front?" And then so we had some really bad name ideas before that we just really didn't like it. And then I was like. It just came to me, and then I just texted them, and they're like, "Oh, that's sick," and then that was it for the name.
That was it.
That's kind of what it was, though. It was pretty simple.
Because you were coaching a lesson, right?
Yeah, I was Max Piqniq again.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna shout out Max.
He loves it. He loves it.
So, so that's where that came from. But I met him playing college tennis in California, and then she came to the club that I got him a job at, and then I eventually heard some of her old demos and they're unbelievable. So I was just like, this.
Did it feel like fate? Were you guys like, oh my gosh, like this is what we've been waiting for? Like
I just did not see it coming, honestly. Yeah. And because when I moved to LA, it was like I didn't have a job, I didn't have an apartment. Right. I was just like couch surfing, and I like coached tennis in college, like kind of on the side for like extra cash. I wasn't really trying to be like a pro tennis player or like pro coach, but. Right. I was just like Indeed.com, like tennis coaching near me, and I got a job at Braemar, just like expecting it to pay the bills,
of course,
not to like lead me to like my band members and like family, you know.
Love it.
So it was just like so crazy. And when I met Ryan, it was like maybe like a month after I started, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after I started working there, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really play the bass, but I'm down to like jam out."
Let's go, man.
Sometime.
Because when we were in college, we tried to start a band because we thought somebody could sing, and they could not. So I went out and bought a bass because I knew he played drums already. And I just kind of turned the bass into like a decoration in my room all through college.
Of course. Like when people come through, you're like, yeah, it's mine.
I play the bass.
And I told Isaiah, I was like, if you ever find somebody who can sing, like let's actually try this again.
Right.
Like all these years go by, and then here we go. We're working at the same country club together now. In Chicago, playing tonight.
I know.
Was there any learning curves, like you said, they're your family? Was there any learning curves of like getting along on the road and like that sort of thing? Like, I mean, we don't have to like talk about like worst fights you've ever had, but like, was it, because like I have like brothers, so for me, like being in a group, it's like a pretty comfortable thing, but you know, obviously being in a closed space and a closed van is different.
Yeah, I feel like us three are now, I feel like we're the closest we've ever been, and like even just traveling in a smaller party has really helped us too, like, and just like having it just be us three or like 4 people on the road is just like feeling much better. And but yeah, like starting out, like I also like barely knew them, and so just like figuring out, okay, like how do they work, like like, you know, Ryan, like, he definitely needs, I mean, we all need.
I need a beer.
He needs a beer.
I need a beer. And they need their
beer and
coffee.
His weed, and we need our coffee. We need our coffee, and also
it's a
our
good
beer.
balance.
Yes.
It's a good balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you, like, part of your style as a band is definitely the band t-shirts, the baseball caps, your Coors hat, the FMF hat. Do you guys have a favorite shirt or fit that you like to perform in, like a uniform, that sort of thing, or just a favorite t-shirt?
Ooh.
I love the sleeves under an oversized shirt.
Yep.
That's like, I've been almost doing that
Exhibit A?
almost every show as I am right now.
And you don't get hot?
It depends on where we're playing. Like tonight it'll be a cool night.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, compared to some places we've been.
Well, of course, fuck. Like an outdoor, like straight sun.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this hat.
Yes.
The shoes that I wear every single time I play PF Flyers.
Okay.
Otherwise, no. I wish I could wear shorts. to play, but you know.
You could.
Sad story.
Oh, what?
Sensitive topic. Sensitive topic.
Wait, is this a story we can share with the internet, or?
You know, I mean, I wear, I guess, tennis shorts and a t-shirt.
Sometimes we get caught in moments where we're supposed to be in the clothes we're supposed to be in, and we're in our tennis clothes.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
it sounds
the best.
stupid, but like it weirdly feels like a uniform, like what I'm wearing right now.
Sure.
So, like we're starting to wear it. You know, you have to wear it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm normally in like tennis shorts or like a t-shirt, and like when we go rehearse and stuff, and like it's just like
we're coming straight from work. We're coming straight from the tennis court, and we just go in the garage and play.
A lot of people can't believe like what we actually do at home. Like, it's pretty absurd. But, like, you know, I kind of like, you know, it's like I always say it's like you see the final product of like what we were about, you know, go play later. But like, there's just so much other crap that we, you know, do, and that includes outfits. And, like, she doesn't like showing up to rehearse in tennis shirts and.
Okay, so it's like a mindset shit. You gotta be like locked in. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of almost want to see you guys perform in your tennis fits now, like maybe for Halloween or something. Like
we did a space. We did like NASA spaceman uniforms in
last Halloween
in Eau Claire.
That's fun.
On Halloween night.
We have to buy it with a tennis at some point.
Like tennis skirts amongst everyone. You know, that type of thing.
But like I feel like the uniform, I don't know, it seems really casual. Like we all just kind of have our own
I like
style. Like it's kind of like for me, I like wearing like graphic tees, like especially like metal bands. Like Isaiah got me into like Lorna Shore, and like they have the sickest merch. Like I'll wear a lot of their merch a lot, or like I'm repping like this like Rochester skate park that he also gave me. So
Well, and your like the band's merch is absolutely insane. So like if you guys have not seen it, go check it out. You guys have a website on selling on your website.
Yes,
Sweet.
we do.
Like I don't know, like sometimes like, you know, like bands just have like the ugliest merch, and you're like, I can't be seen in it. Like, I'm sorry, you know, but like I think it's definitely something to be proud of that you guys have.
We designed that in Ryan's room all together.
Really?
Yeah. Most of it has been.
Yeah, we designed it ourselves. We print it. I guess we don't print it ourselves.
You're not like screen printing it.
No.
Okay.
Not yet. We could.
I mean, I've heard that it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I think if you have someone do it for you, it probably saves you a lot of time. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's play a little game. Okay, if I had 3 concert t-shirts to give you, and you had to choose one, who would pick which? The first one, Florence and the Machine. Next one is Tool, and the last one is Blink-182.
I think we all know this one. We all know this one.
Ryan would take Tool.
All right.
Tough one there.
You take Florence for sure.
Yeah.
I don't wear that many band t-shirts. It's usually just like
a plain
shirts, but like I usually will buy one and then maybe eventually hand one over to her.
Of course.
Which seems to be like half of it that she ends up wearing. But
the Blink.
Blink for me, but she loves Florence and the Machine. Huge inspiration.
I love her. I love her voice so much.
Yeah. Awesome. Now I love the band logo, love the t-shirts. Who came up with the logo?
My friend Jacqueline Day.
Okay.
Amazing artist. Like she's really helped us with our branding. She also designed my guitar.
That's awesome.
As well that I play with. But the logo, I feel like many meetings. Like
we sat at a bar after coaching tennis and met up with Jacqueline and Kyle. I remember Kyle was there.
Kyle was there as well. Kyle.
Love Kyle. How you doing, Kyle? Anyways, and we just hung out and all were drawing in a notebook on different pages and just figuring it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And did the Spaceman theme come from that meeting as well too, or was that a later on thing?
That was definitely
much earlier.
I would say that was Isaiah, because I wrote the song "Share the Space," and then I feel like that kind of just like set the tone of kind of where like the design and the direction of everything could go, and he was just like, how can we make our branding more iconic? Because as we released our first couple songs, like not on the EP, like Golden State and Happy Graduation Day, we just kind of were like posting into a void, not really knowing what world we're creating yet. Right. But I just feel like a lot of our favorite artists like have like a staple, I don't know, look and vision to their branding we were missing, and so Isaiah had the really cool idea of like, how can we make us like 3 astronauts? And I'm like, honestly, that's kind of sick. Let's just see and try and see where it goes.
I love that, and I feel like it's so special too, like for the fans when you guys kind of, I mean, not saying that this would be just an era, but like, you know, when you see like I mean, Taylor Swift is probably the prime example, but like her different eras, I feel like it's something to get so excited about, you know, different things to wear to the show, like different like types of music videos and things of that nature. Each tell me what your favorite piece of equipment or your favorite instrument is. I think we obviously know.
Yeah, mine would be the pink guitar for sure for me.
Like piece of equipment we have?
Yeah, instrument or just if it's like a really cool like I don't know microphone. Like some people get super into that.
Yeah, I love my Fender P bass.
Okay.
But I have a soft spot for my Cort.
Okay.
Which it's a jazz bass, but like the pick guard is just really sick. So I love that one.
Yeah.
I like her pick guitar.
Yes.
So I was like, I thought it would look cool. You know.
Yeah, he's kind of like also like my like stylist as well.
So, I don't know. I thought that would be cool.
Like,
I would say my drum kit, but it's getting beat up.
So you got to refurbish a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Let's go down the line, and I want to know what picks, sticks, and strings you use. Brands, if you're loyal to one, or if you have a preference. Let us know.
I'm using, as of right now, Ernie Ball picks.
Okay.
Strings I just got from my friend Joel Ferber, he's our producer and guitarist, but I don't remember what strings he has on my guitar right now, which I should know.
I have the pink Slinky bass strings from Ernie Ball also.
Nice.
Staple.
And then Big Firth 5B Extreme.
He needs a Zildjian sponsorship immediately. This man on our last tour, how many cymbals did you break?
I broke 2 right before, then at least 4. I think 4 during the tour.
Oh shit!
He has a warranty. Thank God.
Oh good, yeah. Wait, do you guys all have AAA? That's what I always tell bands. I'm like,
yes, I have AAA.
Okay, good. Yeah. Because I'm like, every time I like see like
we've used it many times.
Yeah. There's always someone breaking down. Like I'm like swiping through my stories. I'm like, oh yep, another friend broken down on the road. I'm like, got it. Okay. Side note. Now, tell me about your debut EP, Straight Up to Space. Where did you record it at? What was that process like?
So we recorded at our friend Joel Ferber's studio in North Hollywood, and I was recommended to Joel by 2 people. Okay. So it just kind of felt like fate for me to reach out to him. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like he's completely changed the game for us. Like, I would recommend Joel to anyone for producing and recording, and it was a really, every song, like, you know, you'll hear a lot of bands, they'll do like 20 demos and pick the best like 7. Yeah. What we had is all we had. Like, we just recorded, all right, next. Recorded, finish, done, next. Yes. And we just recorded like, is it 6 songs on that EP? Yeah. 6 songs.
Plus the one, yeah.
Yeah, so like technically 7. Another Life ended up not making the cut.
Oh, okay.
But that ended up being like a later single.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like all 6 songs, like we were just like, let's just do it. We don't have time to waste here. Let's just start putting them out. And I'm really proud of it. It's been so awesome working with Joel.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and so I forgot to mention this earlier, but the way that I found you guys was I believe you opened for Axe and the Hatchet Men at some point.
In Portland.
That was Portland.
Yeah, and so we have interviewed them many a time. And then also my brother Quinn, he Adam Gay plays drums.
That's Adam.
Oh my goodness,
we saw him last night.
Yeah, he was out there and he just like ran up to Quinn and I was like, oh my gosh, like what's up? So so that's how I came across you guys. But when I listened to your music for the first time, I was like absolutely in awe, because a lot of times, like, you know, there's, you know, it's very rare that like all of the music out on the streaming platforms is as perfect as yours is, you know, and like the production that Joel does is amazing, songwriting amazing, instrument, like, and I was like, oh holy shit, like what the, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like usually you're like, okay, like as I'm sure you can imagine, I like, you know, I'm always looking for different artists, and like, you know, people will send me stuff, I'm like, okay, crap, you know, and so it's like when something like that comes across, I'm like, oh, wow, like it's serious, like, so you guys like truly are on another level, and like I know like you're gonna just keep getting better, but like amazing.
Thank you so much.
Now you recently released a cover of The Sound by the 1975. How did you decide that you wanted to cover that?
We were playing another song at the beginning of this Sex by 975.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, we were always studying like how do we, you know, appeal to the people in the audience. There's so many things that we
like, get the
work at. And then like, we went through The Sound, and like she mentioned the solo. I was like, okay, I think this could be cool to turn into like some sort of like pop punkish rock kind of thing.
Yes.
And then we did it just for the live set that we had like kind of in our back pocket.
Yeah.
And then we didn't release it. Had no plans to. And then they were kind of like, oh, we don't have any songs to release right now, so why don't we just release The Sound that we have? And then it's worked out pretty well.
Yeah, we just needed a little more time to get some like new music recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like every time we play it live, like we always get people to jump, and it's like, you know, let's just see what happens. But I've been so against covers. Like I know so many bands will get their start on social media by doing, you know, like a Paramore cover.
Right, and then they don't know what to do afterwards.
But then it's like, and it goes viral, but it's like, for me and us, I don't want to be known as someone who went viral for a cover song. It's really important for me. Like, thankfully, we went viral from Float first.
Right.
And so I was like, all right, we have our moment with Float.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a cover.
Yes.
So let's release The Sound.
But I don't think that, like, we were also thinking that people, oh my god, I hope they like it, you know.
I know, we were just like, it's a fun song, let's just put it out there.
Yeah, while we're figuring out, like, what we want to do next.
Well, and I feel like so often you see people will just, like, cover a bunch of things, and they'll just like be putting it out because, like you said, they're trying to kind of like hit the algorithm, or they're trying to go viral, right? But I think what you did is very different and very strategic, in that it's like, okay, we do this one cover, we do it right, we do it live, and it's like sounds great, but then it draws people in because it's like, oh, it's just that one cover, so it's like it's really good. Now I'm going to go and listen to the rest of the stuff, versus like I'm going to scroll through, 10, 15 covers and then find the music. So you guys are doing it right. Like, you're all good.
Thank you.
Now, the official video for Float is almost at 90K on YouTube. Can you describe the whole process of choosing a director, making these music videos? Would you say it's easier because you're LA based to find people to kind of create something at such a professional level?
I don't think we really had a plan going into that. We didn't have.
That video was so chaotic, but it ended up being fantastic at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
We have so many people who support us, and they're working, for free, or if not for like very cheap, being an independent band. And just like Paul Barshon, he was the one that shot it, and then Jacqueline Day, she edited it. Okay. So we had just like the A-team for us, and he even had a crew of people there too. But swear to God, first take, we only have this room for 2 hours because we just like rented a pier space, super low budget. Ryan breaks a string.
If you watch the video knowing this, my top string is broken the entire time.
Oh my
so
God.
I had to track the camera when I would turn so that you can't see that my top string is literally just completely gone.
And we almost didn't make it to this shoot because that same weekend our van was stranded in Bakersfield, California with all of our gear. We were on a tour with Keep Flying, and we had to get back to San Diego on Saturday, and I swear to God, we had the shoot on Sunday.
We did, yep.
And this lovely lady who worked at the shop drove us from Bakersfield to California in her truck. Her name is
the equipment
Moni.
that we needed.
Shout out to Moni. She drove our equipment back to make it to the show, and then we were able to make it to the shoot.
Wow.
But he didn't have a spare bass because that was left in the broken down van.
It was in the broken van.
In Bakersfield.
But you made it happen.
Yeah.
So
and the video turned out so, we were so happy with
insane. If you guys have not watched it, go watch it. It's very, very cool. Now, speaking of Float, I saw a cover that was done in Spanish the other week. I also saw another fan that had gotten a tattoo based on the song. What does it make you guys feel when like people are doing that? That's insane.
Unreal feeling. It's really wild, honestly.
Yeah, it's like this guy named James, he flew to New York to go to our Seattle show, so he could also show us a tattoo, and I was like, oh my god, like, and I think we have like a handful of like space related tattoos, which I think is so awesome, and it just like shows us like, wow, we're really building like a family of people and a community, but also like our brand is really coming together. Like anytime there's like a full moon or like something cool happens in space, we'll get like a random DM like thinking of you guys. I'm like, that's like really cool to me.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so special, and like just to see that connection like wherever you're going is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you've done a lot of touring with different artists. You just finished your West Coast tour with True North and Pink Noise. Do you have a dream venue that you haven't played yet, or maybe one that, you know, that you have played that was a dream venue for you?
I want to play in Fenway Park.
Okay.
I'm a big Red Sox fan.
Nice, nice.
That's me.
I would say probably Basic, but also Red Rocks.
Yes.
Would just be so cool. So awesome.
I would say like in the Greek Theater probably.
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be really cool. I've been in Chicago. We played Aragon. That was pretty crazy. So
that was definitely pretty cool.
That was like our first like holy shit moment.
And I would say such a flex for Chicago people to be like, I played there now, like, no big deal, like, you know.
Yeah, so I was sick.
It was crazy.
The bottom lounge was cool too.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, so we speak it out into existence, and then we'll be able to watch it back when it happens. Yeah. So we had Peach Pit on a couple years ago, and they said Red Rocks was their dream venue, and then they played it like 2 years later.
So it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So you know, I'm not saying that like we're lucky or anything, but like you never know. Yeah. Joel, your producer, was doing double duty on the West Coast tour. He's playing guitar, also in True North. Do you feel like that kind of helps to create more music on the road and extra opportunities and things like that when you're traveling?
I know, I feel like honestly when we're traveling, we're our own crew, so we don't really write at all on the road. At least for us, like I think I don't even know. It's like
we've talked about it before.
But
like
just the act of doing that when we're also loading in our own gear.
Yes.
Wait, guys, I got a quick melody.
Hold on, write this down.
It's very rare. It's very rare. But it's like, for us, I feel like it's important also just like to live. And I feel like this is our moment when we're on the road. It's kind of like our vacation. Yeah. Even though we are working, I don't get to travel outside of touring right now, just like with the finances and everything. Yes. But then whenever I come back from the tour, like I've already written a couple songs.
Yes.
It's just like,
and you have it.
And it'll just like come to me.
Yes.
But it's really hard at our stage to also be writing. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for that to happen. One day.
Yes, absolutely. And when you come back from a tour that's, a bit lengthier, do you find that it's harder to adjust back to real life, so to speak?
What point of view?
So I'm talking.
I think that especially in this last tour, it's like I get like so many people were coming more than we realized would, and I think when we get back, it is cool, and then we fly to Chicago for this show, but and I think it just does like it's difficult. I mean, I'm more personally just content with like where we are going to, but that doesn't necessarily correlate to where it currently is for like, let's say, booking shows or like, these types of things, or where we could be placed that could make this more full-time.
Right.
So that is the part I think we all kind of feel.
Yeah.
Like we came back and then me and him worked tennis camp for 3 days straight, and then we packed up our stuff and flew straight to Chicago for this show. Yeah. And then we go straight back.
Yeah, and it's funny because like we'll come back. Oh, how's the band? How was tour? But like we're still like coaching tennis. So it's like in their eyes, they're like, you guys are still here. Mm-hmm. How great can this be going?
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, and I feel like and here's the thing, like so many artists are very like private or not necessarily ashamed, but they don't want to talk about like the work that they have to do on the side that like takes them to get to like the next level or whatever. So I feel like it's very important for not just like the fans but also for other musicians that are working towards this to see you guys as an example and be like, they're grinding and they like also acknowledge that like you guys are doing like you're doing tennis and like that's so important too to the growth and like all that stuff as you're working on your music career as well. So I feel like it's a great example for other musicians as well. So like just embrace that and like understand that it's part of the process. So for sure.
No, for sure.
Now you guys have a collab with Diva Bleach coming out. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes. Sid, the amazing vocalist of Diva Bleach, also Joel's girlfriend.
Okay.
As well. So it's just a perfect fit, but I've become like way closer with her since she moved to LA. So that's coming out June 26th.
Okay.
And we've got to bring her out. I wish the song came out sooner, but it just didn't kind of work out like that. But we like brought her out on stage every night, like almost every night with us. On tour. What'd you say? I messed up.
What?
No, because
I need to redact something.
It was supposed to come out way sooner, but they left me in charge of putting it out on like DistroKid.
And
there's now a band out there that's called Out in Front and Diva Bleach.
And I messed up.
And it exists.
Thanks.
It's so funny.
So but then, cause Sid's like, hey, I'm not really seeing this on a release like coming up, and I'm like, let me just check something. And I uploaded it so wrong. But it'll be out soon. June 26th.
All right. So stay tuned for that, and it'll be uploaded under the right channels.
Yeah, the right channels.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Now, we're going to do a little tasting segment in some capacity after this, but I know that one of the key components of the tours has been Ryan tasting beers, the band tasting beers. Who started that? You know, do we need to have an intervention? Also, like, what was your favorite beer from the West Coast tour?
So I'm a huge, that's very Num Juice.
What is that? Is that an IPA?
That was
it is.
It sounds like an IPA.
We were in Redding, California on our way up to Seattle. So like we still had another whole day just to be like hanging out.
Right.
So the idea came to me when we were gonna start our when we were
Rochester.
Yeah, we were in Rochester in February, January with the Paradox, and we were at just like a local brewery, and a lot of his family's from Rochester, New York, and I got I got in trouble actually. I wasn't supposed to be drinking it in the bar because I got, what do they call it, a growler, and I'm just like drinking the entire thing, just like because I thought it was funny.
And so you're supposed to like pour it into something else?
You're supposed to like take it home. Because it was like $15 for like a huge thing.
So it was like sealed?
Yeah, it was like fully sealed and everything.
Okay.
And people were commenting like, "Oh, you got to do this everywhere now." I said, "Okay, sure."
Might as well,
pull my fucking
give the people what they want. Exactly.
But he's literally gotten like free beer from people.
I've been getting like cases and stuff, and I'm a huge fan of Coors Banquet. I'm sure that one's a little
Well, you guys are gonna really love the gift that we brought for you then. So, well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me. You guys are playing Taste of Randolph tonight, 6:50. That's going to be absolutely irrelevant for when people listen offline, but I'm so excited to photograph you guys, so excited to watch you guys play. And yes, I hope everyone who is listening gets a chance to see Out in Front live this summer. Thank you for sharing your stories and your time. Please follow them at Out in Front Official and check their tour dates, buy some merch, and check out the website and all that stuff. So thank you to Kelly and the Taste of Randolph team for coordinating this amazing weekend, and then thank you to Hide and Seek for letting us do the interview here. If you're in Chicago, highly recommend you come for brunch or the happy hour, sit out on the patio. It's the summertime. So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right. Oh wait, let's keep the camera running because I want to give them their gift. And you check that one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
I don't think we can drink them in here. You'll probably have to.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Ryan, you gotta open it. I already know.
Yeah, you guys open
it. Okay. Yo, let's go. Okay, so we've got.
Yeah, you can open that later.
Okay, so we've got a nice cover. You like that one? Okay.
No way.
We got Riggs Beer Company.
This is from
American
Champaign.
Lager. Oh, is this local too?
This is from where I'm from in Champaign. So they have two breweries in Champaign, and that Riggs is the one, and then the other one that you're gonna open is the other main brewery there. Yeah.
And we also got
Dank meme.
Dank meme?
Yeah.
No, but.
Oh my God.
So we've got a little, we've got 2 different types. So that one's like pretty weedy, and then that one's obviously an IPA. So
that's awesome.
A little something for everyone. So.
Thank you.
Very excited for these.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you guys.
I don't even want to. I want to save one.
The dank
so
meme is unreal.
Yeah. So I have to get rid of that can. But.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. So pictures, and then maybe a Malort Shot perchance.
If we got it, we will.
Ah,
it is the aftertaste though.
Yeah.